The information about Alma Frank, which was used for scheduling her visits, came from her client information folder. Originally, that folder must have been created by Maggie when she signed up Alma. From then on, she and Bob have kept Alma's information up to date. Some of it is used frequently, some of it is used occasionally, and some is used only in emergencies. Maggie and Bob have no trouble finding exactly what they want despite the volume because the information is organized logically in tabs. If you want to learn more about client information, take a look at the video on client intake. You will find a link to it under References on this page. Your home care agency also maintains a lot of information about every caregiver. Some of it is the same as client information, like name, address, and emergency contact. Some of it is different, like education, skills, and work preferences. The software uses caregiver information in scheduling shifts. Maggie and Bob also use it in day-to-day management. CareWhen provides other tools to your home care agency for running an efficient business. The first is data export. This tool is for Hector, the outside accountant used by the agency. Hector logs into CareWhen from his own office and downloads all completed visits every month. The data is compatible with the accounting software he uses to generate invoices and to prepare payroll. The information Hector gets is always complete and free of duplicates. That makes his job easier, keeping his bookkeeping fees to a minimum. CareWhen includes a phone mail service. Phone mail makes it really easy for Maggie and Bob to stay in contact with the caregivers. Suppose Karen wants to give Bob an update on Alma's health. Since it's important, but not urgent, she leaves a phone mail message. That way she doesn't disturb Bob. At the same time, whatever she has to tell doesn't get forgotten. Maggie and Bob can send a phone message to an individual caregiver or to a list of caregivers, all the while remaining HIPAA compliant. The broadcasting ability really saves them a lot of time. They can also find out who has picked up the message and who hasn't. Maggie and Bob can set reminders for future tasks, to call a client on his birthday, for example, or to give an employee her annual performance review. When the birthday or the review date arrives, CareWhen posts a reminder message to the office and the caregiver. Like phone mail, reminders take the stress out of Bob and Maggie's daily life. Once a reminder is set, they can put that worry out of their mind. Your home care agency has many paper documents in its office files. They include contracts, certifications, licenses, etc. Bob scans these documents and puts them online using CareWhen. He finds it much faster to access them online than going through the file cabinet. Bob is able to define his own document categories to make it even easier to locate files. Besides, there is no risk of misfiling a piece of paper. As you know, if it's misfiled, it's as good as lost. Electronic documents are even more useful to Maggie. She can look up any document she needs when she is in the field. The agency's CareWhen software has many users: Maggie, Bob, Hector, and all the caregivers, plus some clients or their family. Usually Bob maintains the login IDs and passwords of all these users. If he is not around, Maggie does it. Each user can only access a defined set of CareWhen capabilities according to his or her needs. Bob and Maggie can access everything and make changes. Hector can only access but not change the visit information he needs for billing and payroll. Caregivers and clients can only access their own schedules and personal data. The access management function is flexible. For example, when Bob is on vacation, Karen fills in for him as the scheduler. That makes her different from the other caregivers. She gets the usual access privileges of a caregiver, plus the ability to enter and assign visits. When your home care agency started using CareWhen, we trained Maggie, Bob, and Karen. The training got them going quickly. But the software has so much function, they couldn't possibly learn and remember everything in the initial training session. Maggie and Bob improved their skills over time by viewing CareWhen's training videos. Each short video walks you through one task step by step. Karen still uses the training videos to refresh her knowledge whenever she has to fill in for Bob. So far, you have seen how CareWhen can help you run your agency day to day, scheduling and verifying visits, for example, or looking up client and caregiver information. In the next segment, I will describe how CareWhen can help you with the longer-term management of your agency. We will step back from the daily grind and take a longer view of the business.